Welcome back, cereal fans. This is your host, C. Today, I'm very excited because I get another brand new cereal. Never tried it. Get to do it live on camera with you right now. We're going to try Kellogg's Swiss Rolls. Debbie, Little Deb, she is bringing us her own line of cereals. There's a couple in this series. We'll be sure to get all of them to you eventually. But for today, we're going to try the one that I'm most excited for, which is the Swiss Roll. Growing up, my dad would always spoil me, and we wouldn't be able to get the Hostess brands. I don't know what was, but Little Debbie, he felt like there was some, I don't know, redeeming qualities in those. He would always spoil us with those, and one that I couldn't resist was the Swiss Rolls. It's chocolate coated around it, so it's basically a ding-dong or a ring-ding, and then it has a little bit of cake, and then it has the icing, which is just like foam or whipped cream or something that's wrapped up in there. And man, those were special. You could pound one of those whole things just in your mouth. Well, I'm hopeful that this cereal brings to mind those same exact sensations, has a similar taste. We're going to find out here for you in just a second. Now, if you're noticing, our cereal box, amazing. Look, they even put the time to put some mountain pictures in here. We've got Little Deb. We know that it is spot on with what she's supposed to be. Oh, and by the way, bought them at Ollie's, like I said, so the value, pretty doggone good. And look, they got us a nice picture of what we're supposed to remember it tastes like, and then half of the box down here is the cereal, and it's not obscured by some odd milk splashing or something like that. It's a really good box. So I'm actually giving this a perfect 10 out of 10. This is a very good job. We've even got silly games we get to play later in the back. So really good job. Very excited by what they did. Value, I'm only giving it a 9 because in the stores, this is almost $5. It's not a great value, but at Ollie's, pretty good value. All right, opening box smell. Let's jump into it. So, without further ado, let's hope that we get a little bit of chocolate sensation and maybe a little bit of vanilla somehow in here. Oh, it's a little open. Okay. I get some chocolate cake. I definitely have that, and it has a little bit of a hint of citrusy, so it's got like a tang to it, and that's a little bit alluring. So I think that they nailed it. It's not going to go to the hard dark chocolate. It seems like I'm smelling exactly a chocolate cake. I am very excited by that one. Again, I'm giving you a perfect 10 on your smell. It knocks it out of the ballpark. I feel like we're going to be enjoying chocolate cake in a cereal bowl. Boy, we're going to fool Mom again this time. Cereal color. Well, now, cereal color, it's not what it was on the box. On the box, it looks like there's more distinctness to it. This is coated in a glaze, and so it's a lighter brown than what you see on the packaging. It's not very shiny either, like we can get on others. Now, to its credit, it's not sticky, so that is a good sensation. And they are quite large. They're thumbnail size. That's unexpected for me. But as far as cereal colors going, not quite nailing what I was hoping for. You want the darker color if you're going to try and emulate the Swiss rolls. So only a 6, unique shapes, but boy, did they do a good job. This is a roll, if not a cinnamon roll. I get the idea that it's supposed to be a roll. Wouldn't it have been great if these had been like bricks of cereal that you could have just like chomped on, something like a candy bar? Anyway, dry crunch. Let's find out. Now, the odd thing is it's very airy, very, very puffy. You can feel the pockets of air. It collapses very, very quickly. We are talking that this one is a corn-based, and it also has oat in it. So it has got 2 different combinations of flavors going on in here. But even at that, it holds up fairly well. It's not like a Lucky Charms where it puffs and just destroys. It's very crisp. It's like it's been puffed up a little bit. And so it is almost like a potato chip that has a nicer crisp outer layer, and then it collapses down. So it's not off-putting. I'm going to give it a solid 8. As far as taste, uniqueness, I taste chocolate cake. They absolutely did a spot-on great job. This is worth the money. This is a very, very good, decadent, solid taste. Uniqueness of taste, this tastes like a Swiss roll to me. That's a 10. Wonderful. Does it match the name? Not yet. Hell yeah. That is a really good one. Now, let's go ahead and get it, though. I'm afraid for this side of it. Oh, boy. Because once those little pockets where it's a little crisp, once those get exposed to the milk, I'm afraid this may break down. Let's hope not. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my milk in here. We're going to let it set for 30 seconds. While that's going on, again, we're looking for our sponsor from some technology company to see who wants to help us out with our idea on how to measure joy with the heart rate. 60 is my resting heartbeat while we're waiting for my response from my watch here. What we're going to remind you know is that you have the chance to help the channel, help myself promote this. So please tell your friends. Please do a thumbs up for me, and subscribe to it, and tell others to subscribe to it so that they can get on the fun, so they get to notice whenever we release a new cereal, so that you can be a part of the community. Write me some comments. I will reply back to you directly as quick as I can. And if you want to support me in other ways, please let me know. I am always open to new bowls, new cereals, new pictures, any little toys that we want to send my way with cereal. All right. You're surprised, aren't you? This went all the way up to 100 on my heartbeat. So we are talking that we have been able to raise it up from 60 over 4 points. So that's a 9 as far as our overall joy is concerned. Let's find out about the crunch. Let's see what we've got. Now, pushing on it, it's holding up fairly well. But as far as the crunch is concerned, it is a mush. I'm surprised you can hear it. It actually is holding up soundly, but as soon as you put it in your mouth, it just deteriorates and melts. This is right in par with how we did the Sugar Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's a big letdown. So, as great as the cereal was, taste-wise, man, it did not deliver to me what I was hoping to have as far as a crunch, a breakfast cereal experience. Now, that's it. Everything else about this cereal, this is a great dry crunch snack. I would highly recommend it. It's worth the $2 at Ole's. I'm not sure it's worth the $5 at your normal shopping giant grocery stores, but a very respectable 84 for this one. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you go and enjoy some cereal. We will see you again next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.